Is that your? That's not the back of your. That's what the fuck background are you using, Benny? Or is that your house?
I had to evacuate my studios due to the hurricanes we've been receiving here in the United States. So I'm in Ohio right now, using a friend of mine's studio. He was good enough to let me use his. I'd shout him out, but he would prefer me not say his name on the internet. He has problems on the internet. I'll shout him out by my nickname for him. I call him C Dubs. But anyway, yeah, I had to evacuate my state as not as to dox myself. If there's any boomers out there that don't know what doxing means, you're gonna have to look that up. I don't feel like explaining that, but I've basically narrowed it down to one of two states, so you have a 50-50 chance.
Steve,
guessing it right.
You got to add that to the Benny impression. Calling out something about boomers and then saying you're not going to explain it.
We don't have time to be explaining all this stuff today. We've got to get to the content. We've got to get to the wheel.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, welcome to the Wheel of Content show. I'm BennyMF, aka Good Benjamin, and
I'm the King of Lampoons. Oh, are you still talking? My bad.
below me we've got the King of Lampoons. Welcome, and the Bull of American Broadcasting, Steve Rees. Welcome. And this here is our content wheel, and what we do is we spin this wheel, and the name that it lands on is going to pick the content that we consume.
It's all completely
during the episode.
There's no need for a wheel.
Yeah, it is, because otherwise we'd be arguing about what we're going to talk about.
It's also the name of the show, Steve. What?
Yes, yes. The least important component at work here is the name of the show.
You can't have the wheel of content without a wheel. That would be.
I know.
It's almost like
wouldn't even make any sense. Well, we're going to spin this wheel, and that's also part of the pageantry. So can you guys do me a favor, please, and maybe like while the wheel's spinning, the music playing, show some enthusiasm. I was reviewing some of our previous content, and I'm down here dancing, having a good time. The viewing audience is all standing up and dancing, and I look over at the Bull, and he's drinking from a can of beer. And the King of Lampoons is just sitting there staring at the camera like a,
what? No,
like a lump on a C.
No,
I'm not going to say the actual word, but you guys know the C word that I'm thinking of. I'm not going to say it on YouTube. Man. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you're getting in the festive spirit. That's what people want to see.
Can't see these things.
So we're about ready to get to spinning if you guys are ready. Yeah. I am. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Be cool if we had some music to go along with this wheel. I don't know what happened to the music.
I'm hearing music.
Who's it going to land on? Oh! All right.
Now, the last time, Benny, it landed on you.
Yes.
You picked content that got us a whole new audience.
Well, yeah, I appreciate all those people that came out. I know the King of Lampoons didn't care for the woman very much. But thank you for all that. So this is what my spin is going to be for the week. You know, I like to give my spins names. I think that adds to, offering value and stuff like that. The name of this content is, so we use a lot of pro wrestling lingo on this show.
Sure.
Yeah, like the behind the scenes, like the lingo that the pro wrestlers themselves use behind the scenes. And I don't know if a lot of people are able to follow along. We say stuff like, oh, it's getting over, sell it, stuff like that. So I was thinking maybe my content could help educate people as to some of the terminology that they use in the pro wrestling business that we have used, that we've adapted as our own terminology here. So my piece of content is called The Heel Turn.
Oh.
And we're going to kind of explain what that is. And if people are having a hard time following along, don't worry. I've got content that would serve to paint a better picture for everybody.
I feel like
What?
you really. I feel like you really wanted to say, like, are you guys familiar with heel turn? But you didn't want to do it because you didn't want to prove
The
Steve.
turn of a heel?
Well, I was actually going to suggest maybe the bull give a better give an idea of what a heel turn is, or yeah, I think you would do a better job than me.
I could do it.
No,
Alright.
you can't. No.
I would like to see the attempt, though. King?
The heel turn. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right.
a heel in wrestling is the bad guy, and when he turns, he becomes a good guy, or he does something unexpected.
Okay, so basically the complete opposite of what the King of Lampoon said is the definition.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Oh.
So can you explain it to Bull?
Okay, it's when a good guy wrestler, commonly known as the babyface, he does a heel turn. That means he becomes a bad guy because the heel refers to the bad guy.
Exactly. So whereas once upon a time, the sympathetic babyface that the fans all love, they all cheer for, in a swerve, in a an unexpected manner, becomes a heel, and that moment is known as the heel turn. So, like the Bull referenced earlier, we kind of developed our own baby face here on this program, and much to the King's dismay, I want to bring a video.
Oh God, what is going on here?
Okay, now don't get annoyed, King of Lampoons, but
Oh boy.
Yeah, what is this?
Age?
so Lisa Richard, ladies and gentlemen, by popular demand, people seem to enjoy Lisa Richard's coverage, and so do I. So I brought her back to demonstrate what a heel turn is. Now, to a lot of people in the Lisa Richards community, she was always been a heel. You know what I mean? I'm a little late to the party, as they say. I tried to get myself up to speed. I recognize this isn't breaking news for everybody, so please, we get it. But to me, it's new, and I selected this video for a couple reasons. One, it demonstrates my point, and two, it wasn't a video of her just sitting there going the whole time, please, please, please. There's more going on. There's a heel turn. Now, forget the fact that she's been a heel the whole time. But so since the last time that we talked about Lisa Richards on the Wheel of Content, she's been evicted from that awful apartment, that disgusting feces-ridden apartment that she lived in. She's been evicted and is, for all intents and purposes, homeless. Her father, from what I understand, took her in. There was footage of her, kind of sneaking, being on the TikTok live, and then her dad would come around in the corner and yell at her to get off, and she would deny being on. And then from what I understood, she broke too many of the rules that he had set forth for her, and he put her out as well. And that's where we are now, at least at this moment in time of the content that we're about to consume. So Lisa Richards is kind of going to bring us up to speed on some of her trials and tribulations since becoming evicted.
H D O.
We're spelling out your usernames.
800.
What are you laughing at? She hasn't even said anything funny yet.
Just her squinty, stupid forehead is funny enough.
Guys, please. Come on.
Ugh.
Can anybody please send anything to HDO? It says Robert something. Please. Please. Oh, I'm begging you. I'll love you forever.
Yeah, so she's the same old shenanigans. She's up to the same old stuff. Spelling out usernames. You can see the darkness of night behind her.
Whose
I'm sorry?
username is that? Does she constantly have a new one?
I think that from what I understand, she's in a constant state of making new ones because her old ones got banned or using other people's on the fly.
Now, you might not know the answer to this, but
Yeah.
how would she get banned from an app? Like a Cash App sort of thing?
So the more I dig deeper into this lore, as it's called,
Backstory, wrestling term.
yeah, it's reported for like fraudulent activities.
But is that just people being trolls?
From what I get from this community, there doesn't seem it's definitely trolling. I mean, people are offering her Chuck E. Cheese tokens and stuff.
But I mean, people reporting her.
Yeah, there's a great deal of animosity towards her for some of the things that she's done allegedly. And I believe that there's also people out there that want to see her get help. See, I like a saga. I like sagas, man. I'm new to this saga, but I also like all my sagas to have a happy ending. So, people say she's done this crime, she's done that crime. Hey, look, if this woman is a criminal, then I guess the happy ending she would get her comeuppance via the legal system. Another happy ending was she gets the help she needs and turns things around. These are all potential happy endings.
I would imagine that it could also create like problems for those apps. Like if she's constantly begging for, people, like the other video we watched where she was like begging for people to like send money to one thing and then it would transfer to something else. Like, I'm sure that could lead, like if you were, running one of those financial platforms that she keeps begging people to send her money on, like I'm sure that could cause problems for them because, people could complain, I sent my $20 here and then this lady didn't do it. Like they don't want to.
Yeah, they've actually all come together and put together a task force for it. What are you talking about? Anyway.
There's an ad hoc committee.
yeah.
Just to handle this Lisa Richards sitch.
They got us working in shifts. All right.
First of all, what I said.
What?
What I said made sense. She has a really ugly forehead too, by the way.
Okay, that's the least of her problems. Right
Well,
now,
yeah,
she's I just moved basically for this. I think this whole clip was about 18 minutes long. We can't listen to the whole thing. We can't just listen to a woman wailing the word please into her phone over and over and over again. But that's for a majority what the 18 minutes is. Now you can see the chat is active, and something you'll notice in this clip, I believe it is, people, when you're in a TikTok live, the users have the ability to give TikTok gifts, which kind of come out of your own TikTok wallet that you may or may not have some money in. And then these content creators can take those gifts and cash them out. It's almost like a TikTok reward program. Again, something that's not going to do Lisa Richards any good in the moment. But there's this guy in this chat who just keeps giving her TikTok gifts, which are just in the form of some goofy like avatar image. But she's looking for that cash money, not TikTok gifts. So here she is doing some pleading. And again, this is going to be a lot of skipping around and lagging in this video. This is all on Lisa's awful end, not ours.
Please. They're laughing at me. They're laughing at me.
She's saying they're laughing at me.
And Kim, both Kims, I'll never forget you. You made me lose my place to live. You did everything. I'll never forgive you, Kim.
Who? Kim?
Yeah, what she's saying is, I guess there's two individuals named Kim. Hopefully someone can help us out. And she's basically blaming them, I suppose, for the position she's in. I don't know, man.
Oh, the two
I don't know.
Kims.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a newcomer to this universe.
I never forgive you. I'll never forgive you. Please. Even if you could send $5, $10 to H.800, please.
This is
Please.
Oh my God.
I think she got that backwards. I don't think that's really how you're supposed to ask for money when you're begging. I think you start off high and then go, please, can you give me like, $20, anything, 15, 10, even whatever. When really 10 is what you wanted in the first place. What she's doing is, please, anything you can give, 5 or 10 even. That's even better.
Now she's asking this of the people who she holds responsible for her homelessness.
No, I think she's just asking anybody in the chat for help.
Okay.
The woman is just at the beginning of this video. She's been evicted from her house, her father's house. She's been put out of. The woman is on the streets.
Okay, I thought that request was aimed strictly at those people.
That was more a comment to those people. I'll never forgive you. That was more a statement.
I thought it was more, I'll never forgive you, but you give me $5, $10, we'll call it even.
Yeah. That would cleanse
15.
all sins.
15 even.
Nobody's saying that they sent, please. Mr. Jason.
Oh, say Jason.
Can you please, Mr. Jason, send $20 to H.800, please? I'm begging you. This is so important.
Yeah, so if you can see up there on the screen, see those little flowers coming through and all those little things that says ×1, ×5. That's some guy named Jason who just keeps giving her TikTok gifts. And that's who she's addressing right now, saying, hey, maybe instead of these TikTok flowers, maybe a few dollars.
Is she outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's evicted from her house, and she's just announced that her own father has put her out of his house too. So this woman, that's what she's saying, that this is so important. Now check this out. So here's Jason giving some gifts.
Was that the
I'm trying to
Kool-Aid
get
man?
home all day, please.
What's that?
Was that the Kool-Aid man that just popped up on the top?
Yeah, these are just like the TikTok gifts. I don't know what that is. I can't really tell from here.
So I know this is going to be unnecessary. I know most people watching will already know this, but I'm curious. These TikTok gifts are purchased with actual money?
Yeah, but let's not expose ourselves as being a bunch of boomers. We're supposed to know this stuff.
Well,
so
we're not boomers. We're Xers.
Sounded pretty boomer right now. So let's watch Jason graciously give Lisa Richards some gifts, TikTok gifts. And
With actual money. He's spending actual money to buy TikTok gifts. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not going to confirm or deny because I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't think Benny knows the answer. That's why.
Let's not expose ourselves.
So I was
right?
hoping you would stop asking. So look at Jason. I think Jason is actually doing this to kind of get a rise out of her personally.
So okay, so the one comment is just all the like the emojis of the face. Is that somebody laughing or somebody?
Yeah, those are all LOL emojis.
That's fantastic.
That's what she was crying about. They're laughing at me.
Now,
What are
Benny,
you saying that they sent, please? Mr. Jason. Thank you for the gifts. Can you please, Mr. Jason, send $20 to H.800, please? I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. This is so important. This is so important.
I hate this woman.
I've been trying to get.
What?
I hate this woman. I want
She's
somebody,
out on the streets.
God damn, I want somebody to drive by and throw a roll of pennies at her as hard as they can.
No, we don't want that. We don't want.
She was
anything to do
sleeping.
with
It's a result of her own actions, though, Josh.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. She's a fucking idiot.
All day, please, 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 please. Oh, Lord, help me, please.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same old stuff throughout the video, stuff like that. Now, so I skipped ahead again, and this is a very short clip, but I did want to add this for a reason. So give me a second. It'll make sense after I explain it.
Okay. Do you want to engage in some banter, King, while Benny takes care of this setup?
Well, where are you at, Steve, on this woman? Do you hate her like I do? Because I can't.
I'm not a fan of hers at all. I
Guys,
find her just despisable. And sure, I think we're in on the same. I don't want to come off as callous as you're coming off, Josh.
I'll risk it. I'll come off callous on this one.
All right.
I don't care about that. Like, I'm
Okay, so Lisa Richards continues.
Give me a second.
Oh,
here. I'm
okay,
just
not
getting my
yet.
content. loaded.
Please.
I thought we saw.
Okay. Whoops. All right, so the very short clip, but I did put it in here for a reason that I'll get to.
Guys, please, please.
That was the end of the clip. I really just put that in so I knew it would piss the king of lampoons off.
Please.
It's kind of like the idea of that rolling around in his head for the rest of the day.
So she's holding the phone.
Please.
Oh, hold on. I'll turn this down. Go ahead.
Guys,
Just talk over it.
please.
So she's
Please.
holding
were
her
you saying?
phone.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, she's talking it to her phone.
please.
Why is she holding it at such a terrible angle?
Guys, please.
I don't know. It's nighttime. She's reading the chat. I don't know.
Guys, please.
Guys, please. She's gonna keep
Please.
What's that?
Guys, please.
I wouldn't mind if that stopped.
Please.
Yeah, you know, I made a 5-minute loop
Guys,
of this.
Please.
Of course you did.
Please.
No, I just did that
Guys,
to.
please.
That was just me trolling my own hosts, my own co-hosts.
Guys, please.
One more time, then I'll turn it off. Okay, I'll turn it off. Enough of that. So now I think this might be the last clip I have prepared, and
Well,
this
now
is.
So now she's not only unbanked, she's unhomed. What's your advice for her now?
Well, this is what we call the heel turn. Now,
Okay,
for the
but before-
past,
I'm sorry, Benny.
yeah. What's up?
Before we get to this, I want to ask Josh to clarify his stance. Now we know he hates Lisa.
Yeah.
Is there a quality about her that you don't like, or is it just the begging, the addiction, and all the horrible things she does to herself and her kids are affected? Is there any particular? Is it all of that, or you just don't like the cut of her jib?
Do I need another reason? I feel like you listed about 7 quality reasons of why she's awful.
Yes, but those are valid reasons, Josh. You don't necessarily.
I know what you're going to say.
Well, see, this is where I disagree, and this is what got me mixed up upon first dipping my toe in the sewer that is the Lisa Richards content vault. She clearly is battling demons. You know what I mean? That alone doesn't make you a bad person. So when I first saw her and I saw all the begging for money and all this stuff, to me it just kind of looked like a pleading, desperate person that's battling demons. And then I see people in her chat deliberately misspelling her usernames and offering all types of stuff she can't use, stuff like that. So I found that amusing, but I did feel a sadness for the woman and her kids And like I said, at the end of my sagas, I like a happy ending. You know what I mean?
But she's putting her children through this.
Yeah, and I guess there's a whole lot more that's come to light about her that I have yet to explore. So that's why, to me, she was sympathetic in the sense that she, you know, hey, she's got some serious problems, and I know people have tried to get her help, and I guess she's turned it down. I would like to see her get help, but even whether she put herself in this position or not, she's still out in the cold without a home. You know what I mean? And crying about it. And this is what happens. Now look at what happens thanks to a good citizen from the Lisa Richard community. She's going to make a special appearance. You guys aren't going to believe this, but this is what we call the heel turn. Okay? So pay attention, folks.
Please, somebody help me. Okay, here's the comments. Then Stacy Jones 145. Okay, Stacy Jones. Oh, it went. Stacy Jones 145. Please don't listen to these people in the chat. They don't know what they're talking about. If you guys can look at me and think that I'm home, I'm not. I don't even have a home. I just got evicted. You guys understand that? Do you guys?
And here she comes.
1, 4, 5. Hey, Jones. Yeah.
Stop the fucking shit.
Okay. Enter the citizen from the local Lisa Richard community. About as local as you can get. She's walking past her as Lisa is making some sort of inhuman noises I've never heard a human being make before in my life. And then this whole facade is revealed. Here it comes.
Shouldn't keep up the kayfabe? Or is that what you're about to say?
This is an exposed piece, folks.
Hey, Jones.
Lisa,
Yeah.
stop the fucking shit. You're now on live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
So for all your followers, she's at her dad's. She just wants her fucking crack money.
Bitch.
Go ahead, come back. You know,
So, were you guys able to hear all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she apparently, this whole time, I guess she's been sitting out front of her dad's house. And this woman walked past her, tells her to stop
Well, she used strong language.
Yeah. Stop with all that silliness. And then just blurts out to, hey, anyone listening? She's sitting in front of her dad's house. And to answer your question, no, Lisa does not kayfabe it. She just goes into business for herself, as they say in the pro wrestling industry.
Wow, that's stunning. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, play that.
So
again.
yeah. So okay, let's. I backed up a little bit, and there's a lot more to it. So there's plenty more to this heel turn.
Hey, Jones.
Lisa,
Yeah.
Hold on.
shit. You're now.
That she has this look of hope in her eyes right there. When she hears
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It appears to be this look of hope. Someone comes to hand me money.
The bull looks at this and goes, "What's that? Hope in those eyes that I'm looking at right now?"
Look at her face right there. Her eyes.
Is
So
that a
full-
sign of a brighter tomorrow?
Full of promise.
I think she thinks someone has shown up to live donate to her.
Who's Stacy Jones?
Because
I've never heard the last name Jones pronounced that way. I don't even know that I could pronounce it that way. Okay, so we're at the part the heel turn's coming. Here comes the Good Samaritan from the Lisa Richard community to tell her Stop the fucking S. We're on to you. You're outside of your dad's house. And let's see how Lisa reacts. Rationally? Let's find out. I wish I'd made a loop of her making this noise.
Hey, Jones.
Lisa,
Yeah.
stop the fucking shit. You're now on live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
So for all your followers, she's at her dad's. She just wants her fucking crack money.
Bitch!
Go ahead.
She's making chase.
You'll go to jail.
Get the fuck away from me, bitch! You don't even know what you're talking about. Don't even want to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid cunt. Don't even want to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid pig! Get the fuck away from me, bitch!
Why don't you come knock on your dad's door?
Where is it?
It's right there!
There's the house in the background.
Oh man.
So first of all, thanks a lot, Lisa Richards, for using an unmonetized word. We're not going to see a dime off of this video with that C word.
Dude, I can't believe Steve said that like there was hope. There was like lack of comprehension in her eyes.
Yeah, this is the shot. This is the screenshot we were on when Steve goes, "Is that hope I see in her eyes?"
Maybe I misspoke. When she reacts to the woman saying her name, she says yes. She says it like she's
that part.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw hope in that expression too? That was one of the most hopeless expressions I've ever seen in my life. Let me see if I can freeze it on that frame. Look at this.
Maybe this is going to be the one that says.
Lisa,
Yeah.
stop the fucking shit.
Is this the part you were talking about?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about this part.
You're
Look at
now
this
on
part.
live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
Oh god. That's hope right there.
I don't know what this is. I'm wondering what this expression is, because she doesn't even look nervous. She don't even look like, oh shit, this woman's gonna.
Well, she's caught red-handed.
Does she realize that yet?
I think so. I think that's the moment. And what can she do? And she does what she does. She reacts violently.
Yeah, she goes charging after this woman, and the woman says, "Go ahead and come at me so I can stab you, and then you'll go to jail," which is not how I think it works. To whoever this member of the Lisa Richard community is, I would suggest not doing that. And that's really my only criticism of this woman. This woman is out doing good deeds on the street. She's like this woman is like Batman.
Yeah, was this lady just like walking her dog and she's like, "Yo, Lisa, cut the shit." That's awesome.
I mean, I would have to imagine like the local residents of the neighborhood know who this woman is. You know, she's a lady that's walking around staring into her phone going, "Please."
Now, do we know what part of the country she's in?
She's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
I know nothing about Pittsburgh, but I feel like that checks out.
Oh, come on now. What kind of thing is that to say?
Ralph
This
Williams
woman that we're praising from the Lisa Richard community is from Pittsburgh. So
yeah, she
lovely
also did
people in
threaten to
Pittsburgh.
stab her. So
well, look, she was being assailed.
Hey, if you want Lisa to go to jail, you have to stab her.
Well, you saw how this woman reacted, and we don't know what frame of mind she's in. So look, this lady said, "Hey, you keep coming at me, this is what's going to happen." Fair enough. I'm just saying, I don't know that's going to result in Lisa going to jail. But she is charging at the woman and calling her vulgarisms.
that face,
vulgarisms.
that face that she has right there,
Yeah.
probably not going to make sense to you guys. She looks like the trollish banker thing on Harry Potter. Never mind.
I don't know. Maybe that was a good one. I don't know. I'm not familiar. But I'll take your word for it.
Me neither, Josh. I'm an adult.
Listen, whatever.
We're saying boomer stuff now. Come on.
We were not born between 1945 and 1965.
Arguing about it is the most boomer thing you could do, dude.
All right, let's get it further into this heel turn. I just like starting from this part too. Right when she goes, "Hey, Lisa," and then Steve caught that flash of hope in her eye.
Yeah.
Stop the fucking shit. You're now on live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
So for all your followers, she's at her dad's. She just wants her fucking crack money.
Bitch!
You go ahead, come at me and I'll stab you and you'll go to jail.
Get the fuck away from me, bitch! You don't even know what you're talking about. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid cunt. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid pig! Get the fuck away from me, bitch!
Why don't you go knock on your dad's door?
Where is it?
Your dad lives right there!
With the full house in frame.
Dude, she...
Okay, so now I mean, she's just pretty much blown her own cover. So the heel turn is now complete, you know. And now immediately after the heel turn, she just basically establishes herself as the heel. And it gets worse for her, by the way, too.
Dude, she's gonna get me kicked out. And I don't even live here. She's gonna get my daughter kicked out.
She's
Hey,
making
bitch!
chase.
Where's
She's
this
chasing-
bitch at?
Oh, shit.
I'm allowed to sit outside. My parents outside anytime I want. And you don't have nothing to say, you dumb whore. Dad,
Okay. So she's made chase. Enter the dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Or as I like to call him, Mr. Richard. Let's be respectful here.
But so, and she okay, up until that point though, she didn't admit that she was at her parents' house. She just said, I can sit outside my parents' house anytime I want. So
Yeah, she said about 3 or 4
Yeah.
conflicting things in a matter of 15 seconds.
And can I also say, Benny, you say you like a complete story. You like
Yes.
comeuppance for
Yeah.
those who don't deserve success.
Yeah, this chapter has a comeuppance. This chapter has a beginning, a middle, and an end. I like
True,
this.
but also I think you can make the case that nothing she does works out for her in any real way. I mean, she might succeed in getting the donations she seeks, and so she gets whatever she wants for that day. But it's not a good life. She's not living a good life.
took you this long to realize that, Steve?
But I'm saying
I
every
stand
day.
corrected. What do you?
But I mean, every day is her comeuppance.
I'll take that voice that she uses chasing this woman over the horrible fake begging voice, though. The please, like this is better. The chasing and the yelling, much better voice.
I like this. Whatever this voice was here. I want to listen to this again, and then I'm going to let the whole thing play through, and then enter Mr. Richard. Who's probably been awoken from his slumber to this ruckus outside between his daughter, who seemingly indeed does live there, and a neighbor. So listen to this voice. I'm gonna make this my ringtone.
Hey, Jones.
Lisa,
Yeah.
stop the fucking shit. You're now on live. We all know where you're at.
Okay.
So for all your followers, she's at her dad's. She just wants her fucking crack money.
Bitch!
You go ahead, come at me and I'll stab you and you'll go to jail.
Get the fuck away from me, bitch! You don't even know what you're talking about. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid cunt. Not even allowed to fucking stay here, this dumb fucking stupid pig! Get the fuck away from me, bitch!
Why don't you go knock on your dad's door?
Where is it?
Your dad lives right there!
Dude, she's gonna get me kicked out. And I don't even live here. She's gonna get my daughter kicked out.
Okay, so the dad's coming.
Hey, bitch! Where's this bitch at? I'm allowed to sit outside. My parents outside anytime I want. And you don't have nothing to say, you dumb whore. Dad, I'm sitting out here smoking. She comes up screaming.
No, you're on TikTok crap.
No, I'm not. No, Dad, you can take her inside. bitch now. I'm a bitch now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I can't believe that I can't even fucking smoke a cigarette.
And the live is paused. So yeah.
Oh man.
And, yeah, so Mr. Richard makes an appearance in that piece of content.
It would be great if like that was the moment she really did get kicked out and was homeless, and then she actually had to beg for money, but it was like sincere, and she was like, all right, all that other stuff I said was bullshit, but for real now, if someone could give me $10 because I got a rough night ahead of me, that would be awesome.
He just got 2 phone calls.
Yeah. I like how she yells at that woman. She's gonna get me kicked out. Oh wait, I don't even live here actually. And her dad, he rolls out house with a firm hand, man. He's like, I got 2 phone calls, bitch.
Yes. He continued the name calling.
Yes, yeah.
He bowled right into that fray.
It just ends tragically with Lisa. Oh no, I'm a bitch now, I guess. This video is crazy, man.
Yes.
This is some bottom of the internet type stuff too. And unfortunately, since the internet's advent, I've pretty much stayed around the drain, as they say. And as far as like YouTube,
is that a wrestling term?
No, it's just like just internet.
It's a plumbing term. Yeah. Right.
Yes, I just feel like we're scraping the bottom of the internet, but yet that's where I dwell. So I just like sharing this content because a lot of people don't come across this stuff, and it tells an interesting story. And I'm kind of curious to see where this story leads. I guess there's been even more developments since this even, but I just thought that was a good video because towards the end there was a lot of excitement, a lot of cinematic camera work. You see the camera going all over to instill a sense of chaos and
cinematic. Blair Witch.
I felt like I was watching Cloverfield for a moment there.
How long ago? You may have said. How long ago was this?
I don't remember the exact date, but I believe the date is in the.
But it's this year.
Oh no! Yeah, this is recent. This is since the last video we watched. I'm gonna put the name of the person who uploaded it and the link to the video. I don't remember offhand. Otherwise, I'd say it now. Thank you to whoever it was.
Do you really think the dad needed 2 phone calls to know what she was up to? As soon as she said, I'm going to step outside, I'm sure he was like, I know what the fuck she's doing. Like, what else?
He knows it's either one of 2 things.
What would the other one be?
Well, drugs.
Oh, well, yeah, she could be doing it, but.
I mean, also, the guy could have been, I don't know what night of the week this was. I don't know what time. This guy could have been in his favorite chair watching the game.
Yeah.
Steelers game.
He could have been listening to Sports Corner.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that guy's name that does Pittsburgh sports? Ralph
Williams. So in Pittsburgh, you have, we're not going to get into this, but you have Ralph Williams running around. You have this Lisa character. David Zokaitis is originally from Pittsburgh. It's a weird place. My uncle, my aunt, and my cousin and her husband live out there. None of that means anything. I apologize.
Yeah, we got to get that guy Ralph on the wheel one of these days. So what do you think? Was that a good heel turn? Is everyone familiar now with the concept of a heel turn? If someone asked you in conversation, like, use you give me an example of a heel turn, people could have on the ready.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was a great one.
Yeah.
His heel turn is probably the most legendary.
Yeah. Second being Lisa Richard.
Now, see, Josh and I started out with a distaste, a dislike, and just a not high opinion of Lisa as a human being.
Yeah.
So to us, she already was a heel.
Yeah. Yeah, but I end up emphasizing with all these people on the internet. You know what I mean?
I think it's a waste of empathy.
Well, over time with these internet oddities that I stumble upon, that becomes evident. But going into it, I'm always sympathetic. And hey, even so, even with all this stuff we just saw, I hope this woman gets some help.
Well, of course. And
in
just
the future, I hope maybe she even gets herself together. Maybe she could get her kids back. I think the lady's kids were taken from her, or at least one of them.
But I hope she gets them back because she's earned it.
Yeah. You guys want to see how she's doing?
Yeah, let's find out together, shall we?
I can predict, not well.
It looks like an opportunity, Josh, for banter.
Yeah, what did you
Would
do?
you like to? Would you like to banter?
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the
calling.
tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
It's going straight to voicemail.
Yeah. All right.
I hope you block that number, man. Huh? Benny's gonna have 100 voicemails. Please.
The heck?
Years ago, you guys did
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Oh.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Lisa, this is BennyMF, a.k.a. Good Benjamin from the Wheel of Content show. Look, I hope you get well. I hope you get the help you need. Did a whole Bitcoin video trying to educate you and others about Bitcoin, stuff
care.
like that. Yeah, she probably doesn't, does she? Hey,
She
listen,
can't-
get well, all right? Don't call me back.
Why would she call you back?
Oh, I'd imagine for the same reasons that she's on TikTok Live.
Okay.
If she sees your phone number, dude, you're gonna get something.
Maybe an exclusive interview on
Yeah.
the Wheel of Content.
Let's
Yeah,
give this another few minutes and see if she chimes in while we banter. The banter segment's very popular. I don't know if you noticed in the comments.
Yeah.
You guys want to I don't know, like how long so we did one spin.
Yeah.
And then maybe after a spin we do the banter.
Oh, okay.
Like we start that segment.
All right.
Or maybe we should have it in the beginning.
Another show meeting on live stream.
I know, right? Talking about when we're gonna. Guys, let's discuss when we're gonna spontaneously talk about subject.
Well, look, that was my spin. You know what? I did reach out and ask if anyone could give us a link to that guy Carl that people seem to tell us they want.
Chef Carl. People are asking us to cover him.
Yeah, somebody did give us a playlist.
You want to check it out?
That. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, why not? Josh, you have time?
I got time.
Look, I would have no idea what any of these videos are. This is literally my first time on the playlist.
I did watch part of one of his videos. I just found it very boring. But I don't know enough about his story. Apparently, he's homeless or claims to be homeless, and he has all kinds of health issues, and he's constantly on TikTok begging for money. I don't even know if he's actually a chef. I don't think
as many times as we're asked, this video I'm about to
people to do this.
Say it again, King.
It sounds like there's a whole bunch of people who kind of do exactly the same thing that Lisa Richards does.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhat of a profession.
But I got the impression that they were somehow connected. Is that incorrect too?
It might be the same people who are curious about them. Same.
No, I'm talking about the two of those. Do they ever collab together? You know, streamers get together, they collab.
No, they wouldn't do that
because
that's spreading the money too thin. They wouldn't do that.
You figure when two streamers put their heads together.
You think they're streamers?
Give me 1 minute before you pull up whatever you're gonna play about this dude. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys have some banter. I gotta do something real quick.
I thought that segment concluded already.
I wouldn't consider them streamers. They're hobos with cell phones. You regard them as streamers?
For lack of a better term. You know what I mean?
There are many better terms.
Look, I still refer to Lisa Richard videos as shows. Did you see Lisa Richards got a new show out?
The new show.
The show is called October 9th, 2024, 4:30 p.m. But hey, thank you to all the Lisa Richard archivists for providing this content.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
So
we also appreciate all of the comments that have come in regarding Lisa Richard because we're woefully uneducated. Benny knows more about it than the King and I.
I don't know anything about this Chef Carl individual. We'll
be
learning together in real time.
I'm guessing he's not an actual chef.
You want to, but you know, talking about the depth of the internet, this video that I brought up, which is really just, I think, the first video on the playlist, has 37 views. Now, I'm not view shaming, but I think that we're pretty deep into the bowels. Okay, so this one's dated just recently. It's an hour long. Okay, this one's 6 minutes long. I'm gonna play this 6 minute long Carl video, and if it sucks,
jump into an hour, Carl.
Okay, so looks like this is how it starts. All right. So we're looking at a text image. Hurricane gone. Emergency. Help. I'm homeless. Sleeping on the streets. I have no money, no car, nowhere to go. Please help. Any amount helps. Yeah, all this stuff.
Now, as I understand,
so if this guy is indeed a scam guy, this is pretty despicable, because if anyone's been watching the news of what's going on here in the United States, people are in really bad shape as a result of this hurricane.
And he may indeed be among them, because my understanding is he's in Florida.
Oh, I thought he was in Pittsburgh with Lisa Richards and the lady that yelled at her.
I don't know where I got the Florida impression, but from what I watched, I did get that impression.
Okay. Maybe he is. See, I thought these two were friends. I've hit play is still on this
Friends.
Well, yeah, he needs to.
He's given everybody time to read the thing in its entirety.
Yeah, like I know we talked about last time. We talked about the Three Stooges. You ever see in a Stooge short when there's a comedy map? There's a comedy map in a lot of those, and it's on the screen for like 3 minutes, so everybody could read every piece of comedy on the map.
I've never watched any Stooge short.
Well, God bless you.
No.
Is this the whole thing? Let me see if I can skip ahead. I apologize. I haven't had a chance to screen this.
It looks to me like that's a 5-minute video.
I'm now halfway through the video.
Yeah, it's a still shot. Forget it.
Well, I apologize, everybody, for wasting everybody's time with this.
How many views does that have?
Let's see here. 5.6 million. No, just kidding. It has like 32 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh. I was like, what?
That was a lampoon. Pretty soon this bubble down below is going to say, BennyMF, King of Lampoons.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, hey, anybody that was hoping for some Carl content, maybe give us a chance to prepare. We did this on the fly. And it's either 100% our fault or 100% Carl's, and I'm not really sure, but this is a lot of stress on me right now. I'm feeling stressed. All that Lisa Richard content's giving me anxiety. I wonder if Lisa Richard suffers from anxiety. I ask her.
I know you're probably not going to
forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please.
Oh, come on.
I'd imagine she probably gets a lot of calls. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, her
Oh.
dad receives 2.